All right, here we have yet another of the elite top flight athletes. Grant Suckling doing his study before the Anaconda Adventure race, Augusta. Grant, welcome down south.
Thanks, mate. Good to be here.
How are you feeling going into race number 3?
Race number 3, great. Yep, feeling better than I have done for the other couple, and fighting fit. Looking forward to it.
Okay, Trans Tasman Challenge. Now, we've been chatting to the New Zealand team.
Yes.
They're looking good and fit and raring to go, and think they might actually knock the blocks off the Australians. You're in the Australian team. How do you think that matchup is going to play out?
Oh, I think it's going to be a terrific race. We've all got a lot of strengths. There's 2 terrific teams. I think 2 of the best teams that we've seen go head to head. So it's going to be very, very close.
Okay, and you've got a couple of interesting matchups there. Trevor Voice against maybe Sean O'Neill. You've got yourself against Richard Usher.
Yes.
And you've got Fleur versus Deanna. Now, it is probably going to be closer than it ever has been before. Where do you see the crux point? Where do you think the race is going to change there? You know, who's going to win at what point?
Well, I've told Sean, I had a conversation with him, and I let him know that he's going to need to go really, really fast, and I've given him responsibility for taking on Richard. I'm not, I think you've probably got that the wrong way around. Having said that, I'm also aware of a lot of Trev's successes and abilities, and so I think the bottom line is they're just an incredibly fast team. I met Fleur in China. We spent some time hanging out with their team, and she's an awesome athlete and really nice. Really, we had a great time. So I think those guys, we've got a lot of respect for their ability. It's probably going to come down for us to probably like last year when we were lucky enough to win the Trans Tasman Cup last year. It really came down to the swimming was something that we did a bit better, and we actually have no knowledge of their ability in that department other than Richards, who's obviously a good swimmer. So that's the unknown. It'll be interesting to see the race unfold. Okay,
and you're racing for Australia, but you're also racing for yourself, of course. You're the current series leader. You're the winner of last year's series, so you've got plenty to race for. With this race and Lawn to come,
yep.
You know, you're going to have to go fairly hard to maintain that lead.
Yeah, I'm obviously a very narrow margin with the series lead, and it's something that I'm pleased to be in that position. But let's face it, you know, these guys that the top 6 or 7 athletes this year are incredibly fast, and it can go either way, and one simple mistake could see you lose enough points to be completely put out of contention. It's I think I heard Richard mention that it's all about consistency, and he's the most consistent guy that I've ever seen race. So I think he's the real threat, and obviously and Braden Curry, who won on the Gold Coast, the other real threat. He's incredibly fast, so he could accumulate a lot of points, and you would never discount the quality of Sean O'Neill and that sort of thing. So yeah, look, we'll wait and see how that unfolds. I'll do my very best, but yeah, it'll be what it'll be.
Okay, now you also got the honour of being the host and I guess race mentor to a guy named Ben Fogle, a BBC TV host and adventurer, famous for a whole heap of adventurous television shows and books. How have you found the last 2 days? You've been paddling, riding and running with him.
Yeah,
How's that been going?
Great fun. Yeah, really, really great guy. Great outlook on life and sport and adventure, and the team, the crew that he travels with. They've been a lot of fun. We've had a really good time, and Ben's got probably a few chinks in his armour as far as outright speed, but that's not what he's here for. He's here for the experience, and he's quite vocal about that, and a great ambassador for the sport, and it's been a real privilege to hang around with those guys for sure.
Well, Grant Suckling, good luck out there, and yeah, paddle hard for Australia.
Thanks very much, mate. Cheers.
Beautiful.